Hi everybody, so I'm going to be doing a St. Patrick's inspired look for you guys today. As you can see, it is gold and green and all things St. Patrick black. So yeah, this is the look that I came up with. I had so much fun doing it, and I think this will be a great look if you have a uniform that consists of one solid color, or just a uniform that doesn't have green in it, or if you just want to go all out and wear green clothes and green eyeshadow and green everything. I know that I love green. It's one of my very favorite colors, so I did love this, and I got the green nails and my green room. So yeah, I had so much fun doing this, and I hope you guys like it. If you want to know how I did it, just please stay tuned. Okay, so let's get started on the look. I've already primed my eye with MAC Painterly Pot and Soft Ochre, but any primer that you would like to use is fine. The next thing you're going to need is a gold pigment of your choice. I am using the MAC Golden Lemon. And then you're going to want to get a mixing media. Whatever mixing media you have available is fine. I prefer to use the MAC's Fix-It spray. So I'm just going to go ahead and spray that on a synthetic brush. This is a base shadow brush by Real Techniques. And as you can see, I already have a little bit on there, but you're just going to spray it or dip it, whatever it is you have to do. And then I'm going to dip it in the top of this pigment where I have placed a bit. You really don't need that much. Now I'm going to go ahead and close my eye and pat that pigment on there, really focusing on the corner of my eye right here. And then I'm slowly going to pat it all over. Okay, now that we have that step accomplished, I'm going to go ahead and add the green. I'm going to be adding the green with this brush, this slanted little brush. Any slanted brush you have will do. This is a Jafra brow brush. I'm going to go ahead and be using the SugarPill Sweetheart palette. I am going to take Midori, just dip that in there. I'm going to create my line. And I'm going to stop right about there with that line. Now with a flat brush, this is a eyeshadow liner brush by Jafra. It's just a flat, natural hair brush. I'm going to go ahead and take that Midori again, just on one side of the brush. Be very careful. And I am not going to take that past here. I am just patting the color into my eye. I'm going to go ahead and get my black again. I'm going to go ahead and get this brush again, and I'm going to take a black eyeshadow. I'm using Bulletproof by SugarPill. Taking that brush, dip that in there. I'm going to line it just slightly below this part of the line into here. Now I'm going to go ahead and take a small pencil brush. This one is from Costal Scents, and I'm going to blend that in as well as I can. You want to add the black gradually because you don't want it to overpower the rest of your look. I'm not taking any more product, but just the product that's on this brush. I'm going to go ahead and add a little more. And with this brush again, the pencil brush, I'm going to go ahead and blend that in. Now taking just a little bit more of this product onto the pencil brush, and then blend it in some more. Now because I have hooded eyes, this is the blending technique that works best for me, but as you can see, it's leaving that gap right there because when my eyes close you can't see it, and that's why I don't place it there. But if your eyes are not hooded, you're going to want to go ahead and fill in that gap. Now I'm going to take the blending edge of the brush that came in the Naked 2 palette, and I'm going to blend that in really well. That you have your desired amount of blending done, I am going to go ahead and take this brush again, clean it off a little, and start pulling that green in to my eye corner. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take this gold that's in the top still with the blending brush of the blending side of this brush. I'm going to go ahead and place that on my brow bone. and pull it in this way. Now taking the green, the Midori green from the Sweetheart palette again, just like a touch, just a touch. I'm going to go ahead and go over this entire area with that. Relaxing my eye. Not quite touching here on the brow bone. Now as you can see, one eye is more intense than the other. You're going to want to go ahead and build the intensity up gradually. Because SugarPill is such a pigmented product, I find that I like to teeter on the careful side with its colors. Now the final step is to, oh no, well, I was adding golden pigment throughout the whole look. And now the final step is to intensify the black as much as it is intensified in the other eye. Just taking a very little bit of this pigment, shadow. Go ahead and do that. Taking a little bit more of this green and just adding it right in the middle of that black and green with a synthetic brush. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this Real Technique Pixel Point eyeliner. I really adore this eyeliner for this type of look. This is the Blacktrack by MAC gel liner. I'm just going to slightly dip it in there. Now, I am just going to line my upper lash line with little dot-like motions. Re-dipping, I'm going to follow that line I made with my liner, with my eyeshadow, and I'm just going to connect. Like so. Make sure that you get into the corner of your lash line as well. Making it all very smooth. Now I'm going to take a little bit on my lower lash line, just to about right here. Now I'm going to create a thick line right here and relax my eye, and I'm going to connect it. Now that I've done that, I'm going to go in with my flat brush on the non-green side. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the white from the palette, and I'm just going to slightly line that just a bit. Now that that's done, I'm going to take my black eyeshadow again, and with this brush, I'm just going to turn it in there. And now I'm going to go over everything I did with the Blacktrack. The corners, underneath, and what this is doing is it's really setting the eyeliner, and it's adding a soft, smoky feel to the look. Now, without adding any more product, I'm going to slightly go in here, just very slightly. Now for the very final touches, I'm going to go ahead and get my pigment again, and with my paddle brush, I'm on the white side. I'm going to just dip a little bit in there, just work it out, and I'm going to put it underneath my eye. I'm going to go ahead and get my Milani Liquif'eye eye pencil in golden. I don't think it's called golden, is it? It's called gold. Okay. I'm just going to line my lower lash line. And now that I'm all done with my eyes, I'm going to go ahead and put on some mascara. You can put on eyelashes for this look. I actually think it'd be very pretty, but my eyes are very sensitive right now, and I really do not feel like putting eyelashes on. So I'm going to go ahead and use my BUXOM mascara. This is great if your eyes are sensitive. Now that I'm done with my eyes, I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my face. The first thing I'm going to do is contour, as I always do. And this is a Smashbox bronzer. It's called Bronze Lights. It's a matte bronzer. I prefer matte bronzers whenever I'm contouring. I'm going to take this Costal Scents brush. It's a slanted angle brush. Both the same thing. And I'm just going to find the hollows of my cheeks and right on top of it, work that in there. Same thing with the other brush. Go under my jaw. Now, if you have a jawline like mine, which is, you know, rather defined, you're going to want to go ahead and, I don't know if defined is the right word, it's rather strong. You're going to want to go ahead and do this just to soften it up a bit. Go behind. Okay. And because the eyes are so very out there, I'm taking a soft blush. This is Bellissimo Bronze by Milani. And I'm just going to apply that right above my contour line. Very lightly. A little bit on my nose. And just a swipe over my forehead and my cheeks. And I'm going to keep the lips very simple. This is called Chicago. It's the Elf Minty Lip Gloss. It's really pretty. Feels wonderful. This is just going to add a little bit of color and texture to our lips. If you want to go ahead and line your lips, you can do that. Now I'm going to take the Elf Under Eye Concealer and Highlighter Duo, and I am just going to highlight right at the top of my cheekbones. And just with your finger, just blend that out. And I'm going to add that right here. Just make my lips look pretty. And this is the completed look. I hope you guys like it, and I hope you have a wonderful St. Patrick's Day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.